I'd like to start this presentation by saying that when we came up with this idea to enter the defense space, except these two people, nobody was willing to listen to us. And after that, suddenly there was a boom and everybody was running after us. So what is Cron Systems? Cron Systems is a disruptive startup in the multi-billion-dollar border security space. We are creating intrusion detection systems that cost a fraction of other leading products in the market. If you look at it, yesterday's defense solutions are not capable of sorting out the complex defense needs of today. How do you plan to complete a 15,000 kilometer of hostile border against neighbors like China and Pakistan? It is practically impossible to depend on human intervention. If you look at all the products today in the market, they're either way too complex and expensive for a Jawan to use, or they're extremely ineffective and outdated. This is where Cron came in. We are helping people reimagine perimeter security. Now, when I talk about reimagining border security, it sounds completely out of a sci-fi movie and looks extremely complicated. But the cool part is that we are actually already doing this. So, if you look at any perimeter protection, there are three basic rules to any border or any perimeter, airport, warehouse. The three steps are detect, after which you verify, and then you act. Cron has worked on creating an integrated solution using our product line for all these three steps. When you talk about detection, you have the KV series, which is powered by modular sensors, which are lasers, infrared. So once somebody comes in, you know that somebody's trying to enter your jurisdiction. So the local Jawan, the soldier, or your guard gets to know. Post this comes the verification. Once the detection has triggered an alarm, automated drone or a rover, we just added the rover yesterday, comes in, takes an actual live feed of what is going on, and sends it back on an encrypted communication network to a CNC platform called the Micron. Now, the power of this whole platform is that earlier you could do some of these things, and your other solutions trying to do this, but you need to go to various vendors to do a single job of protecting your perimeter. Now, when Cron came in, we said, we're going to do all of it for you in one go. In early 2015, at Cron, we predicted that the future of perimeter security is not going to be on ground, but the threat is going to be in air. Simple, cost-effective drones which can carry small-scale explosives, surveillance cameras into areas you do not want them to enter. Therefore, we came with a solution for tomorrow, and we call it the Skywatch. If you look at it, it looks nothing different from your regular coffee table. It's small, it's compact, you can carry it along, but it is really powerful. What it does is, it protects you from drones for 500 meters. If any drone tries to enter your jurisdiction, we cut down its communication right there, and if it's a smart drone like a DJI, we send it back to its base station, and if it's a stupid drone, a dumb drone, or something which is automated, we keep it pending out there until unless it runs out of battery and dies down. And much after our prediction and architecture had started, in about August, Pentagon gave the statement that the future of perimeter problems is going to be drones. And they're also working towards it, but as American as they get, they created a larger drone to catch a smaller drone, and I hope we're going to be faster than them. Now, Cron Systems is ready to future-proof any of the borders or any of your perimeters. What we have right now is drone denial, encrypted communication, various sensors, advanced algorithms, command and control. But with this comes something called Micron, and it is going to be very powerful. Because if you look at the traditional ways people have been guarding airports, borders, has any of you ever visited an airport control room or a border control room? Ever? There are some millions of screens. I mean, you're talking about automation here, and you need 30 people to sit inside a control room which is automating security. I don't see the sense in it. That is why we came up with a simple solution, Micron. We give you the communication system, we give you the back end for it, and we give you the front end for it. Every sensor that you use can come onto our communication network, which is going to be absolutely free for the initial use, and it's going to make our system smarter. So actually, you just have one touch screen which will do all your intrusion detection systems. Now, people talk about traction in startups, and I think most startups have the dream of making it to front page, and so did we initially. But as time passed away, we came on across all front pages, all leading newspapers and media was covering us. But at Cron, that's not what makes us happy or makes us feel satisfied. It is when all the Jawans standing across a hostile installation come and salute my team and say thank you for securing the nation. And that is what makes us happy, and that is what we call traction. From the IG to the senior most commandant to the Jawan, they all feel the same about our products. Our products are acting as force multipliers. And this is something which is as powerful as it gets, given the fact that as a country we have hostile neighbors, but internationally if you look at it, we have Europe, we have the US, and thanks to Trump's victory, I think we have a bigger market to serve now. We have to get something up with Mexico as well. So it's been really interesting for us to see such great feedback from a market that people told us was extremely complex, and people have been giving us great feedback. The defense has been really helpful to us, and we're already installing units at the Jammu and Kashmir borders. Now, if you look at the solution, this same solution can be used in various platforms. Every product that we are making is so versatile that you can use it in different horizons. So what you're using to protect borders can also be used for protecting your sensitive installations, for example, nuclear power plants, your storage facilities, then warehouses. Many of the people we met before meeting Jorn said that the lowest hanging fruit is what you should target, and I was never in favor of that, but we did venture into the private market, and surprisingly, we got massive demand from there as well. We had people going crazy. Recently, we are securing the largest warehouse in Asia, the Myntra warehouse, and we have completely automated the requirement for security. Where they used to get 15 guards to do the job, now they just have one. Then we have housing projects. As you know, we have numerous farms in Delhi. I think that's going to be a great place. All the HNIs over here. If you ever want to protect your home, we're always available. And now coming to another important part of this whole day would be the team that's doing all this magic. I'd say when I started this journey alone as an entrepreneur, I thought it's a crazy dream, and most people said that I was mad to even pursue it, but I got an alpha team in place in no time. The best thing that happened to me was the team was versatile, and both have been my very old friends. So I'll give you a quick brief about the team. I started my journey, I started working at the age of 16 as a mechanic at Hero Honda. From there, somehow I started making drones, and those drones led me to a meeting where there's a man called Windsurf sitting with Nandan Nilekani, who asked me to actually quit university and join Google, but thanks to the Indian family pressure, I continued at Google, and somehow came into politics after that, and started Chanakya Niti, Chanakya Polls. We built the first constituency management, smart constituency management of India for Nandan Nilekani. Tommy, another very interesting addition to the team. He's an ex-Israeli Air Force pilot. He has 14 years of defense experience, after which he went to Cambridge to finish his B school. And the best thing that happened to me was that after Cambridge, he became a venture capitalist. I go to pitch to him at Octopus Ventures. He loves the idea. The next day, he puts down his papers, quits his job, and joins me. Though he didn't help us raise any money, but we got a brilliant member to the team. And then my best friend from childhood, Saurav, he had his own startup during that time in the parking and automation zone. And fortunately, everybody came together and magic happened. And that's pretty much it from our side. And we're working on securing the borders of India right now, and hopefully the international borders very soon. Thank you.